Back here with our little Tesla coil that we fixed in another video, and I thought we would zoom in and first we'll crank up the power supply. And yeah, okay, so we can see the blue fire emanating from the point right up here. And there we go, put on a little bit of a light show. I was asked questions about, what it would light, what it wouldn't light. Here's the neon bulb, and I've actually got a couple different neon bulbs. Yeah, it's a little different color. I tried some quartz, and I was hoping that the quartz would glow, but it did not. The interesting one is it's always been the fluorescent lights, and I've tried to find other things around the house that would fluoresce. I actually tried an LED, which is back here. It'll flash a little bit, but it won't do anything really interesting. This is what is most interesting, and you have to get it close enough that it ignites. And then let's zoom out here a little bit so we can see more. There we go. And you can see the field getting weaker, field getting stronger, above, in front. Got to reignite it in front. But so there's a little sphere around here. Don't want to get my hand near there, where the power is the strongest. And you can see as the bulb gets brighter, the little blue electric flame disappears. Now it's gone, now it's back. Yeah, so the fluorescent tube is stealing the power from the Tesla coil. So yes, to answer the question, this will light a fluorescent bulb. This particular fluorescent bulb, the starter is dead in it. So the Tesla coil has to act as its own starter. And once the gas becomes ionized, it stays that way as long as it's in that electric field. Okay, well that was it. Just again to answer some questions about the Tesla coil. I have also tried some other things. I was trying to intensify the field by putting ferrite down here. It just snuffs out the reaction. These are actually very finely tuned as far as radio frequency goes. They're very finely tuned, and as you can see, I mean, as I bring this here and it snatches some power away, the little blue flame goes out. So yeah, it's like a finely tuned radio transmitter. Okay, again, just answering some questions I had gotten before, and I hope you also found this useful and interesting in whatever experimentations you're doing.